Just signed another petition.
Oh my god, like...
What was yours for?
Oh, you know, like, there was this thing about saving whales in South Africa, like, signed it. It has, like, 1,000, like, signatures.
Do they have whales in South Africa?
I don't know, but they're going to be saved now because I signed a petition about it, you know.
Well, I just sent a funny tweet to Tony Abbott, #Ozpol.
How many Twitter followers do you have? Like,
I've only got 3,000.
oh, yeah, well, I've got, like, 3,001 or something. I feel like I'm just doing quite a lot for the world.
I know, I feel like we're just changing the world.
Yeah,
aren't we?
one tweet at a time.
Yes, I do, and I think they're a lot more knowledgeable than, say, people from my generation.
No, I don't think so, because I don't think people actually research.
Well, I think the younger generations are a bit more outspoken.
Probably more so, I guess, because they're more informed.
I'd probably agree with that, but I'd say they take a less concrete action.
They're pretty heavily influenced by the media.
Well, there's a lot of social change going on at the moment.
A lot more people are aware of it than would maybe 20 years ago.
A lot of people are fighting for like marriage equality and stuff like that, and you know that's certainly become a bigger thing.
More people get more politically engaged as they get older, maybe they get crankier.
I think that it depends on your education more than it depends on your generation.
I think the majority of people don't actually do tons of research. Like I was talking with one of my mates and she was like, oh, I hate the carbon tax. And I was like, why? And she's like, I don't really know what it is, but I know that I hate it.
I think social media has introduced a different element into our political activism.
On social media, I think we're starting to be, since we've been, you know, brought up in like a later age, we have obviously different ideas.
People can just be like on Facebook, I hate blah 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 blah, and then it just gets spread everywhere.
Things are kind of shared online.
I think the problem with that though is the general audience that they are exposed to through social media is people of the same age, so it doesn't really filter through to older generations.
Older generations are more likely to kind of get out and go to like protest and think like more old school ways, whereas we're more likely to like sign petitions online and chat about it in there. Yeah,
I think they do. They're just not burning bras and you know, standing on street corners with placards.
Every single young person I know does not like the Liberal government or Tony Abbott at all. And how the hell did he get in?
Well, young people do need to get involved a little bit if they want their rights.
Like their opinions and activism isn't really affecting the rest of the population at large.
I think everyone's just rebellious, they're against it, but then they don't really care to make a difference themselves.
The thing that happened on Q&A last week, it was a strong setting for the younger generation.
I don't know, I thought it was brilliant. I was very happy that students could actually come up and be very public about it.
I think you can like support something, but you don't have to be an asshole about it. I thought it was perfectly appropriate.
As younger people, we're not listened to as much as the older generation.
Yeah, no,
it's like
but
we don't really know anything.
I don't think anyone's going to listen to people that act like that.
And even though it was a little extravagant, it made its point across.
We all have an opinion, but we sit on our backsides. I love an activist, you know, because I don't get up and do things myself. I love anyone that's prepared to go and chain themselves to a tree or whatever, because they're doing it on my behalf, because I don't, because I'm a little apathetic, you know. Yeah. So I think it's great that people do that. I think it should continue, always has done, and I think people need to keep doing that.
Wow, I feel so active.